Hello everyone, welcome to my second video. This is Akrishas Lomingo, and of course before I start, this is very important to note, and of course the risk warning. Now always remember and take note that trading options and CDF carries high risk assets and of course same time high return, but can result to loss of all your funds due to the volatility of the underlying market and may not be suitable for all investors. Therefore, this webinar is just for educational purposes and does not carry any advice for any to invest, but rather for everyone to see the potential behind generating profits from the forex markets. Of course, you should be careful. You should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and as well as risk appetite. And of course, when you talk about risk appetite, we're actually talking about your willingness to take in how far can you risk in order to meet your strategic objectives. Okay, and also I do strongly advise once again that you do understand the risk behind forex and seek advice from any independent and suitable licensed financial advisor. Now today, once again, I would like to touch more on a little bit more detail into introduction on forex. Okay, now many still wonder or still don't have a clear understanding as yet as to what forex is. Okay, forex or FX simply is the buying and selling of currencies. Okay, now perhaps if you have traveled, you have probably already made a foreign exchange trade when you sold your home currency and bought the foreign currency. This is when maybe, let's say, from Botswana you travel to South Africa. Obviously you cannot use the pula there. Of course you will have to change your home currency, which is the BWP, into the South African rand, which is the ZAR. Now the difference with the online forex market, so to say, is that you don't physically buy or sell currencies. You are just speculating on price movement. Okay, now with online forex trading, currencies are traded in pairs. Okay, you have the euro versus the USD, you have the USD versus the Australian dollar, you have the USD versus the Japan yen or JPY, or you have the euro versus the British pound or GBP. Now of course, when you are ready to open a deal, you'll be buying one currency and selling the other at the same time. Depending on whether you buy or sell and what direction the market moves will determine your profit or your loss made. The forex market is one of the largest trading environments in the world, and with over 5.1 trillion USD traded every day. That's the daily turnover in the forex market. It's the largest single market in the world and is very liquid. Okay, now markets are open 24/5, allowing traders to trade from Monday to Fridays only. And with forex market, there are always buyers and there are always sellers. Only the two. It can be a great source of income, but it is full of risk and one can make a significant amount of loss. Okay, now why trading forex and the potential? Now over the past months of acquiring knowledge on the forex market, I've seen that one can potentially make a lot of money trading forex. If you had no choice, you're missing a great chance to make easy money, so to say. There are many people forex changed their lives to a far much better one, and there's no reason not to make money trading forex, or rather trading the forex market. However, there are reasons why 90% of people are still not making money from the financial markets and still making a lot of losses every time they decide to trade the market. Now of course, the revolution of the internet made forex trading very easy to monitor. You can now trade anywhere, by the way. You just need a computer with internet connection and a trading platform to commence trading worldwide sessions and start making your profits or losses on the forex market. Now, of course, there is potential to earn as much as you want, all depending on you, your strategy, money management plan, and of course the risk management plan, as they play very important role as a forex trader. Like I said, stock exchanges average daily turnover is about 75 billion USD, and with the forex average daily turnover is about 5.1 trillion USD daily. Now, as for me, I trade options based on technical analysis and with short term. I use this kind of analysis to focus market trends and decide if they'll buy or sell a currency pair according to several metrics and rules. Okay, now my approach, my strategy, and the potential. Before I begin, please note or take note of this. When it comes to forex trading, there are two ways of approaching it. There's what we call technical and what we call fundamental analysis. Now, these are used by professional traders to trade forex successfully. They use them to focus market trends and decide if they'll buy or sell a currency pair. Now, the second least thing to do is to practice your knowledge as much as you can, at least over 6 months. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. There's a huge potential of making mass income in forex markets by just buying or selling currency pairs. For example, if you expect that the price of a particular currency will rise, you'll buy, and it vice versa. Forex, I normally say, is an excellent opportunity to make money on. Traders can make money whatever the market situation is. Okay. Now, I've come up with this killer strategy I call the money making machine, a killer management plan, as well with a set of killer tools or indicators applied to my forex charts that guide me on short-term based trades with awesome profits. Okay, on a daily basis you get your desired profits. All you need to do is to set your target profit, your daily target profit, your daily target balance, how many successful trades you need to meet on that day, and you will definitely get it. No matter what, no matter how the market behaves, you will definitely get it. This system, or rather this strategy, can outsmart the system. Now, before I jump into showing you again how I trade, I would love to go more onto the technical analysis. Okay, now before that, there's a set of rules that I normally set for myself to help me guarantee these profits. Okay, everything has to go hand in hand. Okay, some of my rules when it comes to trading, or my daily guide each time I trade on a daily basis. I've set myself a number of rules that really help me through my trading journal. Okay, now first things first is actually watching out for your trading psychology. This is very important. You can Google this up, get more information on what trading psychology is. Second thing is, I normally plan my risk exposure. Okay, you can also Google more about that. And I take forex trading as an art. Okay, and I always recognize my point of entry, exit, and always exit on time. Enter when I feel it's the right time, and always exit when I feel it's the right time. Now, patience is a virtue. Patience is very, very important. Okay, you need to be very patient when it comes to forex trading. Okay, remember, it carries a very high risk. So the more patient you become, the more successful you become in this. Okay, always now try to master your money management plan. Okay, see how you can go best around it. Of course, during my upcoming presentations, I will definitely show you how I've come to master my management plan and how it works for me. Now, do not overexpose to one trend. Okay, very important. Always trade smart. Know your limits of financial exposure. Okay. Also, get to know your assets. Study your assets on a daily basis. Pick on the USD. Study about the USD. See what happens to the USD on a daily basis. Pick the euro. Study on the euro. Google it up. See what happens. What affects the euro. What causes it to go up, down, up. Study on a daily basis. Okay. Be adaptable and stay strong and focused. Okay. I know it might be scary. As you start, you might encounter a lot of fear, but at least try to minimize your fear. Okay, and be strong and stay focused. And practice makes a lot. Practice a lot, sorry, rather. Okay. Practice. Very, very, very important. This one is very, very important. Okay. Now, another thing is you need to be disciplined. You really need to be disciplined. Okay. If you have a focus plan, money management plan, trading plan, whatever it is, follow that plan and be disciplined to it. Okay. Another very important thing is to apply risk management and of course good management principles. Once you have mastered at least some of these rules, believe me, your way to success in forex trading is very close. You might not be successful as you start, but as time goes, you stick to some of these rules, apply the basic necessities. When you start, you'll be very close to being successful in forex. Now, how I trade. Okay, like I said, with me I trade options based on technical analysis and with short time frames. Okay, now it's also important for you, or rather for you to know that forex market, okay, I repeat, this is traded in pairs where again the strengthening and weakening of currency is affected by, of course, employment change, home sales, retail sales, interest rate, and other important financial attributes. All these affect the forex markets. Okay, now, like I said, there are two primarily methods used to analyze securities and make investment options. And I personally chose technical analysis over fundamental analysis, and here's why. Now, you see, when we talk about technical analysis, like I said earlier, it employs models and trading rules based on price movement and volume transformations, such as RSI, which is relative strength index, moving averages, regressions, intermarket and intramarket price correlations, business cycles, stock market cycles, or classically through recognition of chart patterns. Now, it may seem complicated, maybe the way I've said it, or on the surface, but it boils down to an analysis of supply and demand. Okay, in the market to determine where the price trend is heading. Let's give an illustration here. Let's say in the Middle East. Okay, now the most traded asset there is oil, of course. Now, let's say if in the Middle East there's a war that's gonna happen, or let's say there's a war starts today, what do you think is gonna happen to the oil? Of course, because of that war, the oil price is gonna go down. Okay, now of course, say everything stabilizes, things come back to normal, obviously the oil price is going to go up. So the time the war starts, the price oil is going to go down. That's the right time for you to sell. And things come back, it may take time, and then there's always going to be the right time now to close that trade and now start buying, because the demand is going to go up again. Remember, when there's less supply, demand goes high. Okay, when there's too much supply, again the demand goes down. Okay, so this analysis again comes down to supply and demand. Okay, now this again will determine where the price trend will be heading. Now, in other words, technical analysis attempts to understand the market sentiment behind trends rather than analyzing security fundamental attributes. If you understand the benefit and limitations on technical analysis, it can give you a new set of tools or skills that will enable you to be a better trader or an investor over long term. Okay, now of course I'll just give a short preview on my technical analysis. Of course, I'll pull up this PDF here. Now the focus here is on the Canadian dollar and the Japanese yen. See, I've got about 3 tools here. I've got the Bollinger Bands, I've got the RSI, Relative Strength Index, and I've got the MACD, Moving Average, Convergency, Divergency. Now these 3 tools actually guide me on price movement. Okay, whether shortly a strong or uptrend or strong downtrend is about to happen. Okay, now if we look here, like for example on the MACD, we see here a signal that's showing us that the price is starting to go up. You go still to the Relative Strength Index, you still see the same thing. The Relative Strength Index, you can see here it has reached what we call oversold. Okay, more details will come in later. Now when it reaches oversold, normally the from that point, now the prices starts to go up. You look at the Bollinger Bands again, this outer band here, when the prices close outside, it's a sign that the price will start going up again. Like you can see here with all these 3 indicators, we're able to see that in fact or indeed the price did go up for a certain period of time. Okay, another example, I'll pick another PDF. Focus now is on the Australian dollar and the US dollar. Now we see here still again with all the 3 indicators combined. First with the Bollinger Bands, we see here the price did close out of the upper band, and of course we see the price started to drop. Now together with the RSI or Relative Strength Index, we did see the price did reach the what we call the overbought zone, and now it had to go down like it you can see here. And the same thing applies to the MACD. We got a signal here that the price is starting to fall, and it did. You can see here a strong positive downtrend. Okay, so just a bit on my technical analysis. Okay, now the next time I will explain why these 3 killer indicators and the potential. I will explain more into detail why I love them, and at least and why I use them on a daily basis. Okay, because you know with a lot of practice using these 3 indicators that I just showed you, they've really proven to me the potential to be able to generate a lot of profits trading options, especially short term, and combined with a good management money management strategy, of course. Now I wanted us to resume the trading which we had earlier. Of course, I had to stop for a bit because of the webinar. Now I'm back. We can continue. Now we'll be resuming with a balance of 22,811.63 euros. Of course, it's here. Remember, our current profit was 155.20 euros, and of course 9 successful trades so far. Now I did adjust the safety levels, of course. I did increase my investment to now 45, no longer 24. Now with this arrangement of 7 safety levels, I just need 7 successful trades to only get 210. So you see, I've increased my investment to lower the number of successful trades that I require, and I can still get the desired target profit for the day. Okay, now back to the trading platform. Now again, I need to go to my external signal providers to go and look for a potential signal, and I'll be back with you shortly. Now of course my focus is on the Canadian dollar and the yen, Japanese yen, and I'm looking to buy. Of course, I've opened my trade. It's being processed right now. Okay, there we go. Now of course, next safety level is now 116 from 45. And remember the distance between your profit and loss. Currently we're in profit by plus 0.2 pips, and our time now here is 38 seconds left. Now let's see what happens. We've got about 18 seconds left now. Currently no profit, no loss. Okay, now currently we're in a loss. Okay, but let's see what happens in the next 10, 8 seconds. Okay, now here no loss, no profit. So what we do again is I'm gonna buy back to my first safety level 45. Okay, we go. And of course, remember the distance between your profit and loss. Okay, currently we're in profit of 0.1 pips. Remember, pips in full is price interest point. Okay, and now remember again, prepare your second level of safety, which is 116, and your time. Every second counts when it comes to this killer strategy. Okay, now let's see what happens. We've got about 10 seconds left. And of course, I'm gonna buy here again with 116 euro. Of course, it's a loss. And of course, I'm gonna prepare my third safety level, which is 300 euro. Of course, we might need it, we might not need it, but we just have to prepare it, okay, in case we might need to buy again. Currently in profit with 0.6 pips, and we have about 42 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Now currently we're in profit. Looks good. Okay, because that's profit. There we go. Now remember always to write down the successful trades that you do come across. So that's our first successful trade. So now we write that down, and of course back to our first safety level, which is 45 euros, and then now I'll be back with you shortly. Of course I'm back now. I'm looking to sell on the euro and the British pound. I'm going to sell right now. Okay, and of course prepare my second safety level, which is 116 euro. Okay, we might need it, we might not need it, we just put it there in case we come across a loss. But currently we're in profit with plus 0.5 pips, and we've got 42 seconds left. Okay, now let's see what happens. And of course we did close in profit, so I'll be going back to my first safety level, of course, which is 45 euros. And this is our second successful trade. So far so good. There's some good technical analysis here that I'm applying. Okay, now I need to get back to my chest, and I'll be back with you shortly. Now of course I'll be looking to buy on the euro USD, and I'll be putting the trade immediately. Okay, I'm buying the euro USD. Okay, there we go. And of course prepare your second level of safety, which is 116 in this case. Remember, I had to increase from 24 to 45 now, so I had to work out the math again, and these are the current safety levels at the moment. But of course, let's see what happens. The higher the investment, the less successful trades you require on a daily basis, and the more profit you will eventually make or generate. I might need to buy here again, but we'll see what happens. There we go, profit. Of course, successful trade in just within a second. Of course, go back to your first safety level, which is 45, not 24, sorry. And we write that down. That's our third successful trade of the day. Now, of course, I need to get back to my charts and look for a potential signal. I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, my attention will still be on the euro USD, and I'm gonna buy again. Okay, with my first safety level, of course, and let's see what happens. Of course, I need to prepare my second safety level, which is 116 euro. Of course, currently in profit with 0.1 pips and about 45 seconds left. Remember, my trades strictly every 60 seconds. Now remember, focus is on the distance between your profit or loss, and as well as timing. Very, very important. Very, very important. Now of course we are currently in profit at the moment, but let's see what happens in the next 12 seconds. There we go, profit. So back to our first safety level, which is 45. So you see, guys, this is actually the 4 successful trades. Okay, so ever since I started this trades, I've not encountered a loss so far. So you can see I'm actually making good technical analysis. Now I need to go and look for another potential signal, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, I'm looking to sell on the euro JPY, and I'm going to buy rather. And there we go. I'm gonna sell on the I'm gonna buy on the euro Japanese yen. Okay, there we go. Let's wait and see. Of course, we're currently in a loss, but we still have time. Let's see what happens. And of course, our second level of safety ready there. So I need to get ready to buy again because of, so I'll be buying again. Remember, each time your trade closes and you're in loss, buy immediately or sell immediately, whichever option you're currently going for. Okay. Now, of course, that safety level is very important. Of course, that's 300 euros. Okay, it's ready. We might need it, we might not need it. Okay, we just have to prepare just in case. We have got about 13 seconds, 10 seconds left. Looks like we need to buy again with our third safety level. Of course, I'm going to buy now. There we go. And of course, I need to prepare my fourth safety level. Of course, 776. And we're currently in profit, but let's see what happens. We've got about 44 seconds left. Guys, trust me, with good technical analysis, you're gonna outsmart the system. Believe me. In the next 5-10 presentations, you're going to fully understand. For now, it might be difficult to really understand what's going on here, but with time, believe me, I'm gonna try my best, and you're all gonna benefit from here. And there we go. It looks like we're in profit. Okay, now back to our first safety level, and of course, this is our fifth successful trade. Okay, now we look into, I'm looking at my charts now again for another potential signal, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. My focus now is on the euro and the British pound, and I'm going to be selling with our first safety level, of course. And we have to prepare, of course, our second safety level, which is 116 euro. Now, of course, we might need it, we might not need it, remember, but just be ready to sell again in case your first safety level does not give you your desired profit. Okay, now we're currently in a loss with negative 0.1 pips, but of course we have about 13 seconds left. Let's see what happens. We might need to sell again here, but we'll see. Currently in profit, out of profit, no loss, no profit. Of course, no profit, no loss. What you do is, of course, we're going to sell again with the first safety level. Now note, the reason why I'm going back to 45 is because our first safety level, we did not make any loss, we did not make any profit. So I'm still going to start with the same 45 again. Had it been 300, I'm still going to repeat the 300. Okay, very, very important. and of course next safety level, and distance between the profit and loss, and of course the time. Remember, we're trading every 60 seconds. Very, very important to take note of. Looks good. We're in profit. Looks good. And there we go. Nice profit. So we go back to our first safety level, and of course we take down. That's our 6th successful trade. Now we're looking forward to our last successful trade of the day. Of course, remember I did increase this investments so that we can reduce the number of successful trades that we need to only get 210 euro, and that's already our daily target profit. I just want to show you something here. Okay, of course I need to get back to the charts, and I'll be back with you shortly. My focus is going to be on the Euro USD, and I'm going to sell immediately. Okay, of course with the first safety level of 45, and we prepare the second safety level. We may need it, we may not need it, but we just have to prepare it. You never know. You just never know. Of course, if you have any questions, I'll leave my contacts. If you're interested, you want to learn, I'm available to do so. I have all the time. Of course, we're in a loss with negative 0.8 pips, but we never know what might happen in the last few seconds, so we just have to wait. If we need to sell again, we will sell again and outsmart the system. Of course, I'm selling again. Of course, I need to prepare my third safety level, which is 300 euro. Sorry, not USD. Of course. We might need it, we might not need it, but let's see what happens in the next 14 seconds. I'm selling. Of course we do need it, and of course prepare the fourth safety level, which is 776. Of course, let's see what happens in the next 20 seconds. Of course, it looks like I need to sell again. There we go, instantly. Of course, now of course next safety level, which is 2008 euro that we require. Of course, Now you see why safety levels are very important, and why high capital again is very, very important. You need as much capital as possible to reduce the risk, of course. Okay, looks like the market has turned a bit, but of course I'll be selling again here, of course, and of course prepare the next safety level, which is going to be 5195, 5195, 5195, 5195. Of course, in profit at the moment. The signal currently looks good, and about 10 seconds left. Of course, looks like we're in profit. Exactly, looks good at the moment. Of course, there we go, and of course back to our first safety level, and of course 7th successful trade of the day, and there we go. Now let's calculate our profit, total profit for the day so far. We go back to our money management plan, update the latest balance is 23,139, 23,139.35. Of course, if you had watched the first video, you'll be able to see the trades that took place, the first 9 successful trades. Of course, we continue with the second video. 9 plus 7 is equals to 16 successful trades of the day so far. Remember, we did increase now our investment to reduce the number of successful trades, and will be used from now on. Okay, now we see the total profit for today is actually 482.92. 482.92. There we go. Today's trades, I've only made 5,449 pula. Okay, if you convert these euros to that, so this is the potential. Of course, if you're willing to go this far, go the extra mile, increase your investment, more successful trades. Of course, 5.5 to round it off, times 5 Monday to Friday, times 4 weeks, which is a month, you can actually earn about 110,000 pula per month. So this is the potential, guys. Of course, I'm gonna end here now. It's time for me to go, and of course the next presentation I'll be able touch on fundamental analysis and why I still prefer technical analysis. And of course, I think it's a bye-bye from me for now. But of course, guys, you do see the potential. I was able to generate 482.92 euros, which is roughly about 5,000. This is something. And if we go to the history here, look at the time we started. Of course, we started this second session at 2024. That was 8:30, and it's only 10 to 5 to 9, so only 30 minutes to make this extra plus 200 euro. Only took 30 minutes only. Now, of course, it's an upcoming project that I'm actually starting. Soon I'll be launching it. Okay, start earning over 6,000 per month with our Pro Premium package. Of course, this is my website. It's a project that that's actually upcoming. With here, I'll be providing services. Okay, it says hello. We help you trade financial markets and about 100 USD per day. We offer a 10-day free trial. Of course, profit 75% successful. Of course, now we want to help beginners learn how to trade options by providing education and daily profitable signals. Okay, increase your profits with us. I'll share much more on the services, pricing, of course, and the education part. And I think I'll call it a day for now. Bye.